Milwaukee. Well, they need this one to go their way. Already lost home court advantage.
Yeah, dropping game one was a huge gut blow. It seemed to really get them off guard to start off the playoffs.
Now, New York starting five. Josh Hart is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then there's Jalen Brunson. And it's Bridges in at the two. Here's Milwaukee. Porter, pass to Antetokounmpo. To the left wing. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. And it's good for two.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tight, he powers through.
Brunson passes to Hart. Bridges outside. Hook loose. Lillard outside. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Lillard.
Steele's such a fantastic penetrator. When Dame Lillard spots a lane, he doesn't pass it up.
Brunson against Lillard. Brunson passes to Towns. Back to Antetokounmpo. Pass to Porter. Here's Prince. Anunoby covering. Prince, the pass to Lillard. Clock at 6. Here's Antetokounmpo. Yes, it's good. Antetokounmpo has gotten his second bucket of the game.
He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Right at the free throw line. That's good from Bridges on the assist from Hart.
Oh, so solid from the mid-range. Bridges understands when to rise up from there.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Prince. The Knicks pull it in.
You know, even though it's a point-blank range shot, that's not an easy one, especially when the defense is that tight.
Bridges against Porter. Anunoby for three. Lillard pulls down the board. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. And the basket by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo has got 6.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Sims, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis comes in for Antetokounmpo. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. McBride comes in for Mikal Bridges. The 3-ball. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. The Bucks leading by 6. Porter looks it over. And we've got 1:18 left to play in the first quarter. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
They've been in rhythm from the in-between area, just keeping things simple and taking what the D gives them.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Here's Brunson, and he drives in, and he buries his first look.
Knifing to the rim with ease, Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Porter, the pass to Lillard. Back to Porter. Brunson against Lillard. Prince, the pass to Portis. The Bucks need to get up a shot here. Porter from outside. Karl Anthony Towns comes up with a rebound. Knicks trail by 7. Pass to Brunson. Here's Towns. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. And he gets it to go.
They force in close. When Towns smells that rim, He goes right to it.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And some changes here for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Sims. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Prince. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Lillard. Yep, that one goes. Antetokounmpo's got 8 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
A nice shot by McBride.
You want to run your offense through him. A reliable scoring option.
Here's Porter. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display for Milwaukee. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And let's get you back to the action as Game 2 is getting underway. All right, what stands out to you from Milwaukee in this one?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
Milwaukee leading by 4. On the court right now for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges is out there with Precious Achiuwa. Then there's Cam Payne. Then there's Miles McBride. And it's Robinson in at the 5, roaming the paint.
We really think of Damian Lillard as a scorer only, but this guy does a lot of good stuff out there. Assists, rebounds, really solid stats for him across the board.
Two-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Here's Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And slipping inside and then going for a strong finish, Bridges stuns the defense.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Lopez. Three-pointer, no good.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide-open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Back to Payne. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. And they'll get another chance. Here's McBride. And again, New York with the triple.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Milwaukee making some changes. Prince comes in for Kuzma, and it's Porter Jr. in for Rollins. Anunoby, he's checked in for New York. Antetokounmpo inside. Achiuwa defending. And Giannis with the dunk.
The sheer power of Antetokounmpo goes up and throws it down hard. That is impressive.
Fires from 14. Tries again. Bridges with the bucket. Getting it done inside. Bridges has gotten 4 this quarter.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Those are free points you're giving away. Got to work harder on the glass.
Type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
McBride passes to Achiuwa. Robinson on the wing, covered by Lopez. Ooh, a good look from Bridges. And it's New York with another. And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for the Bucks. Giannis driving inside. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Milwaukee making some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. And it's Gary Trent Jr. in for Damian Lillard. Towns, he's checked in for New York. Brunson comes in for McBride. Towns against Antetokounmpo. Bridges feeling it out a little bit. Over Porter. Kicks it out Towns. Three-pointer. kept alive. Anunoby for three. And the Knicks miss again. Milwaukee leading by 3. Antetokounmpo, left side. Porter in the post. Brunson defending. Good D by Brunson. Porter against Anunoby. Shoots. New York again can't hit.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Antetokounmpo, pass to Porter. Trent outside. Back to Porter. Pass to Trent. Fires from deep. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Knicks trail by 3. It's Bridges on the wing. Give him 8. Brunson against Trent. Brunson inside with the finish.
Now, he may only be 6'1", but Brunson plays much bigger than that. I mean, he plays with a physicality.
Trent on the wing. Back to Porter. Anunoby against Prince. Outside for Porter. Prince down low. The Knicks pull it in. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Bridges passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody.
Fellas, that's exactly why they look to get him the ball around the rim. I mean, it's either a dunk or free throws every time.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. It's a completely new group for the Bucks. And a switch here also for New York. Hart's checked in. For Milwaukee, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Lillard passes to Jackson. Back to Lillard. Oh, Lillard shrugs off the contact.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Here's Brunson outside. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What an ending to the first half. A buzzer-beating 3 to take the lead.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Knicks out in front. They're up by 2. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Coach, the lead.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Greetings, one and all, the postseason.
I like how they've been hitting the boards, man. Playing real hard. That's great sign for the second half.
Yeah, but the score is close. And if they want to pull...
Seeing how things are shaking down for the Bucks. Thanks, as always.
Thanks for joining us again for round 1 of the NBA playoffs. It's been a clinic out there by Giannis Antetokounmpo.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
The Bucks trail. Lillard and Trent Jr. are the guards. Inside we... Oh, look out! Giannis, unbelievable!
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Impressive looks on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Bridges passes to Anunoby. And the Knicks, another 3!
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Here's Lillard. Oh, Lillard, the one flying high.
Look at Lillard rising up there. Wow, didn't know you had that, Dane.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. Lillard comes with a double. Brunson against Kuzma. Lets it go from deep. Brunson misses. Milwaukee's shooting a red-hot 63% in this game. Antetokounmpo, the pass to Trent. Back to Antetokounmpo. Look at Giannis playing big inside against contact.
Giannis has tremendous physical attributes, but his confidence is something that separates him from most.
Outside Hart. Pass to Towns. Shoots over Lopez. And it's New York scoring again. Here in the second half, these teams still neck and neck.
I really like how each team is matching the other's intensity.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Just over a minute and a half played in the third. Here's Antetokounmpo.
This offense's first miss after 3 straight makes to start the second half.
Hart with it, and Lopez picks him up. Here's Towns. Back to Hart. Fires the 3. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns.
Timeout.
And the Knicks lead by 4.
One of Hart's favorite shots there, guys. Excellent recognizing when he has the room to pull the trigger.
And Doc Rivers calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Milwaukee making some changes. Bobby Portis has checked in for Lopez. Prince comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Porter Jr. in for Trent. Lillard passes to Prince. Sinks it from distance. Prince has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Lillard against Brunson. Right side Hart. Back to Brunson. From outside the arc. Prince grabs the miss. The Bucks have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Kuzma for 3. And it's rebounded by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Anunoby passes to Brunson. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Here's Lillard. And it's New York with a rebound. Towns has got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Bridges. He can't get it to go. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Prince can't hit.
Coach loves the execution, just not the result. That's okay. That's part of the process.
Bridges misses.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Prince finds Kuzma, right wing. Pass to Prince. Here's Porter. Just 5 to shoot. Kuzma up top. This one for 3. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Bridges. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That'll belong to Kyle Kuzma.
And every year, Bridges seems to take another leap. His work ethic and drive to improve is impressive.
Bridges hits them both. Now here's Porter. He's covered closely. Pass to Kuzma. Achua with some nice D. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Knicks out in front, leading by. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And from the 2-guard spot, an unselfish play like this sets a fantastic tone.
That's right. I mean, that's not his primary duty, but when the situation calls for it, he can do it and does it well.
Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining 2K Sports and our coverage of this first round. On the court right now for the Knicks, Mitchell Robinson is out there with Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Miles McBride. Then it's OG Anunoby. And it's Payne in at the point guard position. And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for Kuzma. Porter Jr., he's checked in for Green. And Lillard subbed in for Trent. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, during that last break I heard Doc Rivers as he talked with the team. First and foremost, he wants to see more points in the break. He asked his team, where's the urgency? We know what we can do in transition. Now let's go out and do it. We'll see if they can pick up the tempo, guys.
As always, Allie, we thank you. Pass to McBride. Yes! And the foul! Damian Lillard picks one up.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Come on now, look. Sit back and enjoy the fireworks. Nothing better than good offense.
Josh Hart's checked in for New York. Jalen Brunson comes in for Payne. The Bucks trail by 4. Now here's Lillard. Pass to Prince. Back to Lillard. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Look, you can foul anybody but Lillard. I mean, this guy's a 90% career free throw shooter.
Mikal Bridges checked in for New York.
Taking 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Lillard. And Brunson's got the ball here for the New York Knicks. 2-point game. Brunson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. They pinned that one on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And you have to avoid getting too physical with Brunson.
And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coaches'
2 minutes to review the play.
calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. Right, and they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Jackson, he's checked in for the Bucks. Gary Trent Jr. comes in for Lillard. That free throw good from Brunson.
And each year, Brunson seems to get better. And that's a testament to his impressive work ethic and drive.
About 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. It counts! And the foul! It goes on Josh Hart.
And this is just typical of him. Crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for one, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And that one falls for Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with. A beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him. An attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Here's Trent. And he misses the go-ahead basket.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
And Brunson won't miss many of those.
1 this half, 2 for the game. Staying active from beyond the arc.
Porter, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Trent right side. Pass to Porter. Hart pulls it in. New York leading by 4. Here's Towns. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
When Towns is hammering the inside, putting pressure on the defense, good things happen for this team.
No good on the free throw. Lillard's checked in for the Bucks. And the second free throw is good.
Well, one of the ways you mark consistency is looking at a player's efficiency rating, and Cat is generally among the best in the league.
And the dunk by Lillard.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hand.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 23.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Man,
how about the cool, calm collectedness of Town? Helps him come through when the game gets snug. For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make him a feared shot blocker.
Brunson against Lillard. Anunoby passes to Hart. The kick out to Brunson. Offline with a 3.
he continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Here's Lillard. And the dunk by Lillard.
You can see the confidence Lillard has by how cool and calm he is when they need a big bucket.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Lillard against Brunson. Oh, he nails it!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
Cool, calm, collected, and confident in the biggest moment of the game? Yes.
Antetokounmpo with it, and Bridges picks him up defensively. That goes in. Yes!
Lillard's passing game, a thing of beauty. Got that ball to a guy who had a quality look and got it to him on time.
This is what it's come down to.
Yes, indeed. A monster possession.
Brunson against Lillard. Now here's Brunson. He's guarded closely. Antetokounmpo surveys. Jackson on the wing. Antetokounmpo against Hart. Lillard passes to Antetokounmpo to take the lead. Ooh, offline!
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
Ooh, it knocks down the clutch free throw. So he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Huge free throws right there. He's able to put them on top with those makes.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, what are the considerations at this late juncture?
It's always interesting to see what play a coach has saved for a situation like this.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Brunson against Lillard. Pulls it in from the elbow. Oh, no good! And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
Yeah, they have to extend the game. I mean, plain and simple. Use every second you can on the clock here.
He gets the first, and that'll put him up 2. Second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a 3-point game.
Calm under pressure, and every point here means a lot.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
They should have a play prepared for this scenario. Little time, you need a 3. Of course, the D will be guarding the line, but no one said it was going to be easy.
So it's a narrow victory for the Bucks, pulling it out for the W. It might have been just game 2 of the series, but this one felt like a must-win.
I just love the fire they played with tonight. It's the playoffs, and they really brought the energy.
And now let's check in with Allie LaForce with the player of the game. Allie.
Giannis, it was a hard-fought win for you tonight. What gave you the advantage?
I think we just stick in our game plan. We moved the ball. As I said, we moved the ball offensively. We played hard defensively. That's why we were able to keep our composure and win the game.
Well, that composure will certainly play off come postseason. Thanks, Giannis.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us during the first round of the Eastern Conference playoffs. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. And we present the player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.